Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys another one of those epic mech cam builds. Now, my only thing that I like more than successful mech cam build videos is blunder tier mech cam videos. It is a pretty crazy build right now to get like the Baron, Kangor, Tunnel Blaster, Omega Buster. It can do some wild things. You guys have seen it, but you can't always get all those pieces together, and sometimes these blunders happen. So, hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you next time. It's just, there's a lot of like social economic factors that go into which sports are pursued, and really like legendary players can heavily influence that. The number one sport in the US is football.
I believe in your
And that's fine. Like, it doesn't really matter that much. But no one else in the world gives a shit about football. I mean, you know, I just gotta call it like it is. That's just a fact. Okay, no one cares. There's this thing called rugby. It's kind of like football. The rest of the world cares more about that one than football. They don't even play rugby in US. Okay, that's how little they care. No one cares.
my work here.
But when it comes to athletes pursuing a sports career, when they grow up in the US, they usually take a first look at football. And that's because social economic factors. It's socially accepted, pushed,
You can recruit more powerful
but
allies now.
actually I think I'll go first. But more than that, there are paths to having that become your career. And there are less of those paths, consequently, for other sports. Now that's starting to change, and it always is going to change a little bit. But if your favorite sport was ping pong, and you're growing up in the US, that sucks, right? But if you're like naturally athletic,
See what
and you have
happens
what
when
it
you
takes to
dress
play a
for
plethora
success.
of sports, you're not going to end up in ping pong. Okay, that ain't going to happen. It's going to be like football, maybe basketball, maybe baseball. So in a way,
You were
the most
great
popular
in that
sports
battle.
in your country are just naturally ones that it kind of forms a tradition of constantly being good at them.
I'll do what I can.
And consequently, it also makes the general talent in that country worse at other sports. And you might be thinking, it's like, well, why don't athletes just play multiple sports? That's just not how it works. To play on that like top level, you really got to be all in, not just with, you know, your experience and knowledge, but there's different like muscles that need training and stuff. That's why when Michael Jordan wanted to pursue other sports, why it was
See
like
what
so
happens when you
crazy,
dress for success.
even that he had some very mild success in other sports, right? Even that is like an extreme achievement.
I found the best minions to fight by your side.
30 gold. Fine.
The odds are in my favor.
Bo Jackson, both baseball and football. There you go. 80s and 90s. I'm wrong. Most top successful athletes in the US have multi-sport backgrounds. Right, but like past high school, not really. Certainly not most. Score predictions: Belgium versus Canada.
Your minions are dependent
I
on
learned that Belgium lost their main striker Lukaku to injury for the first few matches, which includes Canada. And that's largely why Belgium fell off really hard in the betting odds lately. They were one of the favorites to win the World Cup, and now
dangerous out there,
they're
but
like
I know you can handle it.
7th or something. It changes pretty regularly. I don't check like all the time, but not very high.
I'll do what I can.
No chances for Canada. I'll be honest, I don't really know anything about the Canadian team. I do know that Belgium is like ridiculously good, but if they don't have their full roster, it's kind of like an X factor that I can't really grasp. So I can't say much with confidence, really. I'm just representing my opinion based on the betting odds that I've seen. And the betting odds seem to indicate that Canada has a pretty good chance against Belgium.
My work here is done. Good luck.
The patient archer picks your highest discover point when you triple it. It's really good to triple it.
I knew you could do it. Is there anything more beautiful than this minion's loyalty?
Oh no, I don't bet. I don't think I've ever bet on a sports outcome aside from esports. I just think it's the best way to understand a sport that you don't really follow all the time. Like the betting odds are the best representation of which teams are good. It's not perfect, but it's the best. Like, I don't really care for the opinion of some YouTuber or some guy on like some sports channel. It doesn't matter to me.
Keep it up. Your minions are dependent on you.
Yeah, I don't have another scheduled poker night right now.
Oh no. Well, don't let it get you down.
The best team based on betting odds is Brazil. And Argentina is very close behind. Almost identical betting odds. You know what? I'm gonna try for a Nomi. Well, no Nomi, but it's not terrible, I guess.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Should I get the Deflecto?
Take a deep breath.
You deserve better. Here, have a go.
Huh. Fine.
Taste defeat, stranger!
Good luck out there. I believe in you.
Belgium is falling off. My understanding is that if Canada beats Belgium, Belgium is likely to qualify second in the group, which puts them against the death ball of the winning side of the other group, side of the matchmaking. Okay, I guess a lot of guys don't know. Okay, fine. Give me a second. I'll explain it better shortly.
For justice. For justice.
What? Did you guys see that?
For justice.
It just jumped back to my hand when I clicked on the ball of minions. I didn't click on the minion? Oh, okay. So the way that soccer works at the World Cup anyway is they get teams in groups of 4, and these are loosely based on their qualifying standards a few different ways. So basically you rarely have like 2 extremely good teams in the same group. You usually have like 2 teams that qualified pretty well, and then 2 teams that, you know, qualified. Yeah. So these groups play against each other. A win is 3 points, a loss is 0, and a tie is 1 point.
You'll get 'em next time.
And it's one of those things where like everyone plays everyone. Just a sec.
There's some good new recruits here. Don't let them get away.
Oh, I actually want the... That's a bit tricky.
The scourge will consume you.
Anyway, so the 4 teams play against everyone. So 3 matches, you play for points. If you win all 3, you have 9 points. If you win 2, you have 6. And basically the 2 teams with the highest points advance to the next stage. The next stage pairs up the winner of the group against the loser of another group. Now, these groups are kind of like separated, so we'll know that like the winner of Group A will play the loser of Group B and all that kind of stuff. So you don't know for sure who's gonna play who, but like, yeah, I'm pretty sure like Brazil is going to qualify first in its group. Pretty sure like Germany is going to qualify first in its group. So when you make some of these assumptions, which are pretty solid assumptions, you can kind of tell how some of the matches will work out.
I mean, you did amazing out there. You're my angel investor.
Well, with that I don't really need the ball of minions. Selfless also. Probably just do that. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Nothing scares me, except mice.
I'll keep them safe for you.
And basically what happens in like the betting odds, and they represent this, is like if one side of the board is likely to have like most of the favored teams, and then another team that might actually be pretty good has a pretty decent chance to not qualify first of its group based on a number of factors, one being like your main striker is injured. It matters a lot less how good the team is overall because of these factors. Like if Belgium ends second in their group, I don't know who they're playing, but they could be playing like the favored teams of the tournament one after another. They literally could be doing that. And because soccer is a low scoring sport, there is like a fair bit of RNG within like one match. Like there's not a lot of RNG in soccer really, but if like typical score is like 2 points distributed between the two teams, then yeah, you just have to get a bit lucky. Like it's not like basketball. Like in basketball, the team that plays the best on that day wins.
Right in that battle. That minion will stick with you to the end.
Dumba's pretty interesting, I would say.
Take a deep breath.
Need a drink?
Man, it's so many rerolls. Alright, screw the walking forward.
About me.
Let's just play this.
This is no place for mortals!
See what happens when you dress for success?
This is definitely not a coin toss. Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Don't worry, you'll get them next time.
For justice! Can't you see?
There's some good new recruits here. Don't let them get away.
I'll do what I can.
Oof.
Why, of course I can take that one in. Here's a gold for it.
Guess we're pulling the trigger on this. Yeah. I guess we are.
Important job gets special bomb.
Kinda want that to get an attack buff.
Steady hand.
This is a little greedy, but I am gonna commit to this.
See what happens when you dress for success?
Dead? No, I win this.
You were great in that battle. Go hire one of those minions to join our team. Wow, a third minion for your triple.
Should I put some health on that? Nah, that's a bad choice.
The scourge will
Attack's
consume
good,
you.
but health is not. Okay. Beasts. Let's put another attack buff on it. Zap screws me. Attack on Kangor for safely grade. I can't do that. I have two of them maybe. Well, fine. Let's play them both.
Steady hand.
And then flip them. I don't need both of them here.
I know you can win this thing.
I wonder if I can lose to that. Thank you, Baron.
You were great in that battle. There's some good new recruits here. Don't let them get away.
Rip. How did I make play so fast in my recent YouTube video? Which is my recent YouTuber? Kripp passes monthly APM test. Alright, I missed
I
triple.
know you
That wasn't a
can
very
win
good
this
triple.
thing.
I think I could die here. Yeah, maybe not. Nah. My trash can bots are stronger than yours.
You looked, I mean, you did amazing out there.
Just thinking, I guess we don't go blaster. Just try to triple it. Double blaster screws it up. That's it.
For justice.
Important job gets special bomb.
I think this works if I attack
This
first,
is a
no matter
great
what.
look for you.
Uh-oh. I'm sad. Ripping pepperonis.